This is the HKI hourly timesheet instruction presentation. The weekly timesheet is a tool that is used to generate your payroll. Timesheets are also used for grants accounting. The feature of this form is that it is now designed to interface directly with NetSuite ERP. So coding segments are actively updated and paid time off accrual balances are also actively updated with a slight delay of 1 to 2 weeks. The form will be provided to you on a weekly basis via HKI email address. The purpose of this presentation is to walk through the steps to complete the timesheet. We will also review the timesheet submission and process workflow. And we will take a closer look at the timesheet's paid time off tracking feature. The timesheet that you receive will have the top portion completed for you. You will need to then enter the actual time in and out. This includes lunch and breaks. The total number of hours will be calculated automatically. You're going to enter the coding segment through the drop-down menus. You will then enter the allotted hours, which typically equals the regular hours or total hours worked, unless you are charging more than one initiative, monitoring code, or budget center. This is an example of a completed timesheet. This is an example of use of paid time off. You do not enter actual hours in and out, and you will use the drop-down menu to select the type of paid time off you're using. Insert the total number of hours that you want charged, which is either 7 or 3.5. Use the drop-down menus for your coding segment, and again, enter the allotted hours that you are using. At the bottom of your timesheet, you will see that the summary section of PTO has captured the use of your paid time off. This is an example of overtime. An individual will be paid overtime on actual hours worked. In this example, while the total number of hours worked is over 40, because 7 of it was personal time, it will not be paid at time and a half. You will be paid straight time for the total number of hours. In this example would be 42.91. Please hit pause and open your timesheet and practice entering time in and out. In the completion of your timesheet, you will need to enter time out and time in for breaks. If you do not take a break, what you will want to do is enter the same time in both of those segments so that the form will continue to capture your actual hours worked. This form will also be interfacing with the NetSuite ERP. That means that coding segments such as initiatives, monitoring code, and budget codes will be actively updated. Your signature on your timesheet represents that you have completed and or reviewed and approved the document. Timesheets must be signed by the staff person and their manager prior to submission to the hourly timesheets at hki.org for processing. This is an example of the workflow for your timesheets. The accrual rates that are noted on the PTO summary are based on the individual whose form it is. These formulas are pre-loaded. The timesheets will have updated balances and will capture earned and paid time off. The balances will have a slight delay of 1 to 3 weeks due to the turnaround time between the submission of the timesheet and the issuing of a new one. If you have a question about the exact balances of your paid time off, please contact Hourly Timesheets at hki.org for this information. Please hit pause and open your timesheet. Review your paid time off balances. If you have used more paid time off than what you had accrued, there will be a negative balance. Please speak to your supervisor about this. If you have additional questions about the completion and submission of your timesheet, there will be in-person sessions held at HQ New York, and we will also offer a couple of webinars to answer any of the questions that you might have. You will either receive an email or please feel free again to contact us at hourlytimesheets@hki.org.